Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Hey guys, Stephen I for my fortune, creating fortunes for the future. You're probably thinking, what the heck am I getting into? Well, I've been watching a lot of, people, and I'm sort of looking at them at their shapes and sizes, and I'm quite astonished. When I compare today's people's physique, it's quite amazing that I refer, say about 50 years ago, or even, 100 years ago, perhaps. I look at the photos of them people and today's people. I'm quite, I wouldn't be fascinated, but I'm quite astonished and disgusted because some of the people I see, their body size is, it's actually out of shape. I know I'm judging, but when I compare the pictures of the old timers people, the old, when I say old, I'm talking about the last generation. I'm talking about how they look so healthy and sporticized, meaning the physique is, it's like they've been working out all day, but they haven't naturally. And I compare their images to today's images of people that I'm seeing, it's quite disheartening. What are we doing to ourselves? I say, oh my God, what are we doing to ourselves? Now, I mean, you only got to walk down the street of your street. I mean, I walk down the street of your city and notice how many big people. I mean, I'm talking about, but I don't want to be offensive, but I'm going to just say it, fat people. How many fat people are in that vicinity? Now, there's something wrong with society if we're accepting fat people. It's good, but I don't think so because it creates health issues later on. Because they're going to carry all that excess weight and their body parts can't handle it. We're not designed to carry, say, two people in one body. And I don't think God created that also. And I think what's happening is people are so well blessed in this modern time. And of course, today's date is the 30th of January 2023, that food is so accessible. It's literally just destroying our our habits of, say, self-control, for example, because we're eating so much food and not realizing we're just piling on that food into this body that we have, and we don't know how to get rid of all that food. And I think this is where my interest has popped, why I've gone from talking about investing into, weight loss. Now, I don't want to make you feel bad about yourself, but I'm looking and say something's wrong with us. And I notice what it is. We're so blessed. We've got lots of money these days. The job that we're doing creates so much money that we can just spend it on buying whatever we shove down our throats. That's called food. And that's not nice. I don't think you look in the mirror one day and you say, oh, I love myself, without judgment. They're just being truthful, and I know truth sort of hurts sometimes. Big people, they are big people, of course, big bone people, but they are just oversized people, fat people. I hate to say it, but that's the only name I can describe it. And I think they need help, some sort of help to help them stop maybe putting food in your mouth. It's probably the best way. Just stop putting too much food. I mean, food or too much food or whatever. Because the food is the problem, not dietary, not anything else. We're just so rich in these countries we live in. We're not working as hard to use up the food, of course. We're eating a lot, eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, you name it. All the beautiful food, the Chinese food that we can eat. Nothing wrong with the food. The food are beautiful. They're there for a purpose. The problem is us. We're eating a lot of food, sitting down on the couch and watching TV or playing Space in Battle, whatever. A lot of people eat a lot, pack up their stomach with food, and go to bed. That is dangerous. Oh my God. So, anyway, I'm trying to help some of these people who can't seem to lose weight. And I've come across this particular product, our fine secret for healthy weight loss. And as I browsed through it, it's amazing. It's been put together by, beautiful people, university graduates. They've been educated. That's the word. And as I look through, they were using natural, remedies to help people lose some weight. And I like this one, ginger. Ginger is one of my best food. Now, how can we help people lose weight? I say these sort of supplements can do so. And it's up to people to stop putting food in their mouth and start using these supplements as opposed to food. Now, because remember, we're not exercising a lot, we're not working as hard as we used to be. I'm talking about the big people, the fat people. We're not doing the physical work that's required to use up the food that we eat. We're just eating these days for a few reasons. Joy, it feels good, suppression or depression, whatever you name it. But that's dangerous. We cannot take problem into food. Food is a beautiful product that's used to give us fuel during the day to do what we need to do. But if we can't stop our mouth from eating or putting food down our throats, then at least throw some of these things down your throat. Some of these capsules or whatever they are, these healthy weight loss supplements. I suggest give yourself, say, 30 days. Pop one of these pills every day, however they describe it to help you through, and avoid putting a lot more food in your tummy, because it's your mind, your stomach, your mouth that's causing the problem. You've got to be able to learn to say no to food. And if you use these supplements that's been tested by professionals, it might just help you. Oh my God. Come on, people. We're not trying to create perfect people, but I'm saying excess weight causes a lot more problem for your health in the future. You might not feel it today, but you'll get to a certain stage when you're going to be visiting the doctor more often because of that excess weight causing a lot more issues than you can afford. And I think that's the reality to it. You can't afford to live your life in the future just visiting the doctor all the time. Remember, every time you visit the doctor, you're doing what? You're paying for it, paying money. And that's my key, I guess, to try and help the obese people on this world, is to give you some understanding. Nobody makes you fat. You and I causes the problem by opening our mouth and shoving all the beautiful food down your throat. You should not be eating for joy or suppression or depression, whatever. You should be eating because you need it for fuel. Fuel is just like petrol we put in the car. We don't ever overfill the petrol in a car because we can only use so much, how much the tank holds. Your stomach can only hold so much. Don't overfeed yourself. But if you're going to do that, then you might as well throw some supplement in it. Supplement that can digest the food more faster than what your stomach could do. So I'm no expert, but I just feel sorry that every time I walk down the street, I see these people carrying these excess weight, and say to myself, my God, what's wrong with the world? Nothing wrong with the world. It's us. It's the problem. We are so blessed to get food at our front door. Literally, we can order food and it comes to our door these days. When I was growing up, where I was born, it was called hard work. The people worked the land, and my parents were hard-working people. That means I got to work hard to earn my living. Nothing wrong with easy money and all that, but if we can stop ourselves from eating a lot and do not eat before you go to bed, that's another sinful thing. Most people, they fill their stomach up, then they go lie down or go to bed. All that food just turns into blubber because you're not using it up. Food is not a necessity just for you to enjoy. It is a fuel, for Christ's sakes. It's a fuel to give us the sustenance to use this body that God gave us to do the wonderful things that we want to do in life. And if you're not happy with yourself, get out of there, whatever the relationship may be. Ask somebody to get you out of there so you can restart a new life. Do not turn yourself to food. That is dangerous for yourself and your near future. But anyway, in this product that I'm, introducing, I suggest just get down there and buy some for yourself. I mean, that's all there is. I mean, you go to the shop and buy food. What's the difference just buying some of these to see if it can help you lose a bit of weight? It's no different. Use some of these supplements, buy yourself some, test it out, but don't test it out still stuffing your mouth with food. Test it out by itself. See what the instruction says. Test it out, say a month or 3 months from now, and see how it works. Then the simplicity of looking after your health is just as important. We can't stop eating, you know that. We can't stop eating because we love food. But somehow, some of these things here, like capsules or Alpilean, might just help us. But anyway, There you go. I've introduced you to something that can probably help you lose that excess weight because we're not moving as much. We're not talking about healthy people. Healthy people know how to lose weight because they're using up the food. But if you're having problem losing that extra pound, just order some of these. Try it out for 3 months or so. And if you lose a few pounds, then you know you got a little bit of, it's not the cure, but it's giving you a helping hand. Best helping hand I can offer you is don't put too much food in your mouth. You should only eat until you are about 80% full, not 100% full. I'm giving you some remedy to how to help you there. So if you can't help yourself, try some of these supplements and you might see the incredible things that we have today. Anyway, this is Stephen R. Ford from R. Ford Fortune. And while you're here in my video, please subscribe to my video. I do need a lot of subscriptions to reach up to about 1,000. And thank you for all the 450 people who have subscribed. I really appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so, so much. And of course, the link for this product is down below this video. Click on it, buy yourself some, test it out, and you'll see the wonders of changing a little bit of your habits, perhaps. And don't eat too much and take these at the same time. Sort of put a little bit of this in it and eat a little bit of fruit, not as much as you used to, and you see how effective it can be for your health or your body size. Anyway, Stephen R. Ford from R. Ford Fortune, creating fortune for the future. We love you. God loves you. And we'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.